It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty tonight here in the heart of the San Joaquin Valley as your Bulldogs able to defeat the Rebels of UNLV 31-24 on homecoming night 2023 here at Valley Children's Stadium as your Bulldogs trailed 17-7 at halftime, but in the second half the Bulldogs were able to find a way to get the lead, and they're able to seal the deal with an interception by LaVale Bailey in the final seconds in the ball game. As the Bulldogs next week turn their attention to their rivals from the Treasure Valley in Idaho, the Broncos of Boise State, for the Milk Can Trophy next weekend at 7 p.m. here at Valley Children's Stadium. Being the final score here tonight in Fresno, California at Valley Children's Stadium, it's the Bulldogs of Fresno State with 31 and the Rebels of UNLV with 24. I'm Bryan Welch reporting. A win's a win tonight here at Valley Children's Stadium as your Bulldogs able to defeat the Wolfpack of Nevada 27-9 to open up Mountain West Conference play here in the heart of the San Joaquin Valley. I'm Bryan Welch as your Bulldogs are able to put some good things together on the offensive side of the ball. But they got to work on some things before they go to Laramie, Wyoming to take on the Cowboys of Wyoming next weekend in the state of Wyoming. Repeating the final score here tonight at Valley Children's Stadium, Bulldogs 27, Wolfpack 9. I'm Bryan Welch reporting. We're going to the last of the fourth here in Medford, Oregon, as your Fresno Athletics show the Medford Rogues 5-2 here in the first game of a three-game series. It will be the DH man Nate Gray Jr. to lead things off for the Rogues. It will be the 9-1-2 batter of Gray Jr., Nitowitz, and Sewell. The DH, right fielder, and third baseman due up for the Rogues here. Aiden Roach is still on the mound, showing the rubber. It's been a very eventful outing for the young man from Dakota State University. First pitch on the way, called a little for a ball up and away, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes for the DH man Nate Gray Jr. The young man grounded out in the second, 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 skips across the plate, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes here in the last of the fourth. Beautiful evening for baseball here in Southern Oregon. We're going to be here all weekend long. So this is the soundtrack to summer here on this 4th of July weekend. The 2-0 called fastball right down Main Street, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to the DH man, Nate Gray Jr. Nate Gray Jr. from Lower Columbia Community College, the 2-1. Called for a strike, and the count goes even, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes for the leadoff man, Nate Gray Jr., because the Athletics trying to get off the field offensively. They had a quick 1-2-3 third. The 2-2. Be a grounder softly towards second, fielded by Perry. Throw over to first, and he got him in time for out number 1. 1 gone here in the fourth as we go back to the top of the order with a right fielder, Cody Nitowitz, for his third appearance. 0 for 2 so far. Ground out the first and a fly out in the second. Can the Athletics get off the field offensively here? Get some chances. Get the offense back at the plate, but the defense has to do their job here in the last of the fourth. Here's the first pitch offering on the way from Aiden Roach to the right fielder, Cody Nitowitz. First pitch dealt, and it's going to be called in the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike, 1 gone. Bottom 4 to the right fielder, Cody Nitowitz, the young man from UC Santa Barbara. The 0-1 offering on the way from Roach, ready to go here. Last of the fourth, the pitch. The 0-1 called a little bit outside for a ball, and the count goes even, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 gone. The 1's wild here. And the bottom of the fourth here at Harry and David Field. Beautiful evening for baseball here in Medford, Oregon. Here's the 1-1. Line drive center field. That's going to go for a hit. And Nitowitz gets aboard here with a 1-out single. His first hit of the ball game. The 8th. 3-0 Stompers out in front as Nico Rodriguez deals the 0-2. He sets, he waits, he delivers. As it's fouled back, and the at-bat continues for Roman Rosales. 1 gone and nobody on here in the 8th as your Athletics trying to get this offensive train moving. The offense, they've had the hits, but they've not been able to correlate into runs. The 0-2, ran it towards second, picked up by Hall. It's going to be an interesting throw. The throw over to first, and he's safe. Roman Rosales for a 1-out single here in the top of the 8th. And here's the pitch on the way, ready to go here. Ochoa delivers. That's going to be a roller towards second, gloved by Dodd, throws it over to second base. Rios over to first, double play! Ball game over. Athletics snap a 5-game losing streak here in downtown Fresno. They beat the game prep Trojans 1-0 here in downtown Fresno. What a play to end the ball game right there. And Mike Rios able to get that throw, a nice little 4-6-3 double play here in Fresno. At the plate here, ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Smith ready to go, and the pitch. That's a grounder. It escapes into left field. Brings 1 runner in. Might bring 2. And it will bring in 2. Here comes Rodriguez. And he jogs to second base. An RBI double that clears the bases for the young man, Alex Rodriguez, only a sophomore. Makes it a one-run game, 5-4, Carruthers High School out in front here. Murph Gray out of Madera South High School. There's a good cheering section this afternoon. Milwaukee leads early, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 gone, bottom 1 the pitch. In the air, that's cranked into left field. Going back is Phillips at the track, and he can wave that one goodbye. Goodbye, see you later. So 2 offsides calls already on this Tiger squad as Vivas chips that one down the pitch. Morris pops it up.
Let's go, Haley.
Bowing for it, Chaparral. It might go in, and it will! Clara Chaparral from France is able to ripple the rope. Vivas chips it down the pitch. Wilson.
Oh, here we go. Let's see if it's Miller time.
Miller, left of the 18, shoots, and he scores! Kaylin Miller ripples the rope for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs strike first, 1-0.
We're going to get a touchdown here, so we're not going to have to worry about that.
Tatum will be the tailback to his left hip. Here comes Jim Boyd in the gun. 1 receiver left, through to the right. Boyd takes the snap, drops back, has some time. Dances around, goes to the right-hand side, being chased. Throws it in the right corner of the end zone. Yeah. Oh, my word. What a catch. Daniel Nelson, touchdown Falcons. And the Falcons draw first blood with 7 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Daniel Nelson in the right corner of the end zone. Left hash will be left to right on your screen. 1 receiver left, through to the right. Cooks at the tailback, motions to Cooks. Motions Cooks is Garcia. Garcia dancing around. Rolls left, has time, throws it. Wide open, Porter needs at the 10 to the 5. He's to the goal line. Yeah. Touchdown, West Hills College, Coalinga. Porter needs. What a play by the Falcons.
That was really good.
It's called the Tribe now. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Bird takes a snap, drops back, has some time, throws it in between the hash. Intercepted off. Here comes Tripline. Tripline going the other way. He's the 40. Past midfield.
Inside.
He's the 40.
Don't hit him from the back. Don't get him from the back. Yes.
He's 20. He's 10. He's gone. That's a pick 6. That's a Falcons touchdown. Daryl Tripline takes it to the house. So here they go. 1 receiver left, through to the right. It will be Jet in the gun. Takes the snap, drops back, throws on the left corner.
Wide open.
It's caught.
Touchdown.
It's in the left corner of the end zone. That's a Falcons touchdown. Right to number 1, Brandon Tyrone. And the Falcons take the lead away with 7:55 to go in the third quarter. And at that 41-yard line for the Blue Devils, Merced College.
We're going to have to tighten up right here.
Here they go. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, tailback to his right. Here comes Lopez. Fakes a handoff the Harts, rolls to the right-hand side, throws it on the right. And it's intercepted! Malik Bradford. He's past midfield.
Nobody. He's gone.
He's 30.
He's gone.
He's 20. He's 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Pick 6 for the Falcons. Malik Bradford. So they have 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. It will be Rojas as the tailback to his left hip. Tazi in the gun. Looking, throws the left-hand side, caught by Gavin Watson. He's to the 45-40, to the 35, to the 30. Gavin Watson to the 20-yard line. Gavin Watson bringing Tiger defenders with him. Gavin Watson with a huge gain right there. 1st and 10 for the Toads. And keep this explosive Blue Raiders offense off the field here. 3rd and goal for the Toads. That far hash. Worth will be in the gun. 1 receiver either side. Tailback to his right hip. Keeps it himself, angles to the left, he gets to the 5, he's going to go into the end zone all by himself. Touchdown, Horned Toads. Wyatt Worth calls his own number, and the Horned Toads lead by 2 scores here in Carruthers. Second quarter begins here at the Toads Gym, 13-12. Horned Toads out in front against Exeter High School. I'm Bryan Welch with the Toads Streaming Network. Glad to be a part of it your Thursday evening here on the west side of the San Joaquin Valley. Glad to have you along here at the Toads Gym. A very highly contested first quarter, indeed a low-scoring one, as the Horned Toads lead by 1, 13-12 against Exeter High School, as the Horned Toads will have the first inbound of quarter number 2. Damian Tamayo will take the ball, moving right to left on your screen, kicks it out over across the way to Ryan Howard to the right side, throws it up, and it will go out of play. So it will be Monarchs ball, 7:53 to go here in the second quarter. 13-12, Horned Toads out in front against Exeter High School. This Horned Toads squad trying to extend their 4-game winning streak here tonight. It's the Monarchs playing it really tough right now. Plyman at the ball, dribbles to the left hand, goes to the left side. Now left baseline, gets it over to Iverson, finds a wide open McCormick. Gets it over to crossway to McFall. McFall in the paint, guarded by Marubu. Trying to drive in here, dribbles with the right hand, floats it up with the right hand, goes in and out, rebounded quickly by the Horned Toads. Great job right there by Emmanuel Marubu. The Manny, as Coach McFarland calls him. As the Horned Toads trying to find a way to turn and burn here. Howard in the paint. And it will go on in with a ready layup. Great job right there by Ryan Howard. 7:19 to go here in the second quarter, 15-12. Horned Toads out in front here in Kalinga. Plyman at the ball, dribbles with that right hand, hits the glass, and it's rebounded by the Horned Toads. Here come the Horned Toads going back to work here. Tamayo dribbling the right hand, kicks it out to a wide open Howard, mishandles it, throws it right into the arms of Iverson, and here comes Exeter going back to work here. Plyman gets it over to crossway to Hughes on the right wing, trying to drive in here, back over to Plyman, guarded by Tamayo. Moving in between the circles, back to McFall to the left wing, trying to drive, looking, throws it over to crossway to Plyman, guarded by Tamayo. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Back over to crossway to Hughes for a right wing three. Hits the glass and it's rebounded by Teixeira and the Horned Toads. Here come the Horned Toads going back to work here as they lead by 3, 15-12 against Exeter High School. Howard from the left corner hits the right side and it's rebounded by Teixeira. He pulls from the right wing three. Hits the glass once again, playing volleyball in the paint. And it will go out of play and it will be Exeter ball as Jaden Pena checks in. Jaden Pena does have 2 fouls to his name. So hopefully the Horned Toads will not have to pull Jaden Pena out anymore here in this game. So it will be an inbound for the Monarchs. Hughes receives the inbound from Plyman. Hughes with the ball, a little bit of half-court pressure applied by the Horned Toads. Plyman with the ball, dribbles with that right hand, goes to the right wing now, dribbles to the left now, moving in between the circles here, guarded quickly by Tamayo, bounce past to McFall, mishandles it. Marubu still on the defense here, looking. Back over to crossway to Plyman. Plyman to the right block. Looking. Trying to drive. Bounce pass over to crossway to McFall. Double team. 7 to shoot. Back over to Plyman. Straight away 3. It hits the back iron. Rebounded by the Horned Toads. And here come the Horned Toads going back to work here. Here comes Teixeira. Goes to the right side. Bounce pass to Marubu. And it goes in. Manny Marubu with the 2-point basket. Makes it a 5-point game for the Horned Toads. 17-12 with 5:35 to go here in the second quarter. Game 12-10. Patriots out in front here. 35 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. Juarez the ball now to the right wing now. Dribbling at the left hand, directing traffic. Now looking. Moves cross in between the circles down to Strickland. Over to crossway to Franklin. Left corner 3. It goes on in. R.J. Franklin from the left corner. 15-10. Patriots out in front. But here they go. Olivier down the lane. Dribbles the right hand now to the right wing. Now moves in between the circles now, top of the key, guarded by Miller. Now looking, a screen set up perfectly by Harris. 3 on the way, hits the heel, and it goes on in! Come here, Olivier, second 3 in a matter of moments. We're all leveled up at 41 apiece. Now dribbles to the left hand, moves to the left wing, hands it off to Olivier, back to Rodriguez, finds Harris to the right corner now. Back to Keon Hill to the right wing, pulls for a right wing 3. It goes on in, hammers on home. Keon Hill gets the Patriots' first basket of the evening. Patriots out in front by 1, 3-2 against Sunnyside High School. What a statement right there indeed for Hoover High School as that ball goes out of play. And Corey Duckworth's squad is falling off the rails here. Back over to crossway to Dickens, top of the key now. Dickens looking. Finds the crossover to Garcia for 3. Hits the iron. And it's rebounded by Mobley and the Patriots. And the Patriots will go back to work here in transition. Over to Shanklin. And it does go in. Off the window and in. Malaysia Shanklin with a 2-point basket. Patriots out in front here, 4-0. With 6:38 to go here in the first quarter. Haley Gutierrez receiving her first personal of the evening. 4:50 to go, first quarter. Bordeaux for 3, and it banks it in off the glass.
Unless they're wide open on this out-of-bounds play, take your time.
Inbound for Garcia right now. Back over to Love now. Finds Garcia on the right corner. Bounce pass over to Marshall, the low post. Back over to crossway to Garcia. Right wing 3. It goes in! Howard will drive the ball. Drives with the right hand. Finds Grimm. Grimm on that right side. Ordinary foul called. Back to Martinez. Martinez looking. Finds Howard. 10 to shoot for the Bulldogs. Simhauser with that right point. Howard rifles it, and it goes in! Caitlin Howard from the Bulldogs respond just like that.
From the top.
A top-of-the-wing thunderbolt courtesy of Caitlin Howard. Ochoa receives that pass. Fresno State going back to work here. Simhauser floats it, and it goes in! Abby Simhauser lights the lamp for the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs are within 5 against California. Here's a look at the Mountain West Network. 2:44 to go in regulation. Andres the ball now. Guarded quickly by Meyer. So Fresno State has had the opportunities, but they've not been able to correlate into goals so far. Simhauser finds Ochoa. Left point back over to Simhauser. Finds Grimm. Plenty of time on the shot clock.
Abby open on this other side here.
Andres, and it goes in. Haley Andres from the top of the wing makes it a 4-goal game.